Hello there fellow acolytes of Sega Saturn, and welcome to another playthrough. So, we've been doing a couple of Let's Plays recently, and now we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to play through a game that's extremely Japanesey, and we're going to see if we can get through it. So the game that we have is Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Summoner, which I believe is a spin-off of the SMT series. Now, I'm going to be straight with you. I've never played an SMT game ever. I've never even seen one being played, so I know literally nothing about the series. I've got no prior knowledge to help me along my way. I'm literally just relying on a translation guide, which I found online and I will link below in the description. So, this will basically serve two functions. One is to see how playable the game is in Japanese. If I can get through with a translation guide and still find it relatively enjoyable, then I suppose it would be a recommendation, and something to cover in perhaps a future Gems episode. Alternatively, it may be very unplayable and it ends early. Either way, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping as well that this will act as somewhat of a guide, so if you did want to play through it yourself, you could kind of follow this to get a general indication of what to do. Although because I'm following a translation guide, it might be better just to follow the text. Either way, whether you're just watching it for fun or watching it for help, I hope you find it enjoyable. And I hope I find it enjoyable too. Right. Let's get cracking in this. Once it loads up. Okay, so going into the menu, we've got options. Going to options. It's just stuff. And we have a guide as to what the buttons do. But, I don't understand any Japanese, so all of that is meaningless to me. So I'm not going to dwell over it too much. Right, let's load up. One thing that you may find as I'm going through this series is that there may be kind of moments where it skips ahead and you'll see some kind of cut. Now, this cut is mainly just going to be me looking stuff up in the guide. I imagine as we get later on and things get slightly more complex, I might have to, kind of cross-reference stuff with other parts of the guide. Because I'm looking at it electronically on my computer, there may be some delays where I'm just not doing anything in game, and I'm not going to fucking arse around just leaving it. So, instead, I'll just cut it. So if you see any notable cuts, it's just for that reason. There's not going to be anything missed or anything. Like, all the content of me actually playing is going to be in the game. Right. So this start of the game, apparently we've had a TV report about mysterious creatures, which I'm assuming is what the voiceover is. And then it comes in, and we're at our bedroom. The first thing that it does is it goes to the computer, and apparently we need to log in. Okay, so we've got the DDS net. Okie dokie. Right, DDS net. Let's see here. Right. Fair enough. Okay, it's a little bit overwhelming. Right here, apparently, we need to input our name. I think our name is going to be Noughts and Crosses. Yeah, it's going to be Noughts and Crosses board, line, and shelving unit. I'll do. Nope. And we'll also add in Strange Butterfly. Hey, there we go. Next is our code name. Now our code name is going to be dash dot dash dash. In Morse code that probably means something. Fuck knows what. This apparently is our city. There's already stuff in there, so presumably that's just a default city name. So we'll skip past that. And we're saying district address. So again, I assume that's just standard fare. Right. Now this is the occupations by the look of it. So we've got 6 different occupations: office worker, civil servant, self-employed, student, part-timer and unemployed. For me, I'm going to go with civil servant. There we go, that just looks like a summary, so we'll just accept all that. Right, there we go. Every time I see a dash dot dash dash, that's my name, so that's helpful. Apparently now we're just having a conversation with some dude called Red Man. I'm sure that'll be important to remember later. Damn, the music's funky. Liking the music. Okay, so this, apparently my girlfriend is on the phone. Do I say yes or no? Yeah, I'll speak to the missus, why not? It's rude not to. Okay. Apparently we have to go to some kind of tea house. And that's just stuff. Okie dokie. Presumably that's my girlfriend. Right, let's see. Apparently we can go up to the room and save. Right, so this is a bedroom. That looks like the DDS net thing. Save, maybe? Yeah, cool. So the save is the second option in the room. So we'll click on that and we'll save. Nice one. Don't know what that means, but I'll just press yes. Okay, that's quit to menu then. Right, so whenever you save and it says yes and no, you want to be pressing no, because otherwise you'll quit to the main menu. Never mind, don't matter. I'm going straight back in. Okay, so let's load, get that straight back up. So now we want to go to the tea house. Let's see if we can find the option to exit the house. Yeah, we got this funky music again. That one is saved, that's the computer presumably, so this, I imagine, is go downstairs. Let's go to my bedroom, so we're going this one or this one. Let's go for the bottom one. Cool. Oh wow, this is awesome. Drive around in a little car. What's up here? Aha, so these are the districts. Right, apparently according to the guide, we need to head to this second district. And this is where the coffee shop is. Right, so at the top there's a hospital down at the bottom. I'm guessing it's not going to be the pyramid or the big building. So I'm guessing it's going to be that tiny thing at the left. Or it's going to be the one at the bottom here. Let's try the one at the bottom here. This looks like a restaurant. Could be the tea house. It's a bit of a fancy one, but hey ho. Right. It says here that the barkeep says that your girlfriend is running late and then he'll take your order. So, yeah, this looks like it. Oh. Right, okay, so here we go. Alright, so she comes in apologising. He asks you to order something for her. Right, so why are you asking me? Or do you want orange juice? I suppose, do you want orange juice? And the response to that is, so coffee then, or I didn't mean anything by it. So I'm guessing coffee then. So I'm assuming she gets a little bit offended. Right, so now she's looking at the news and it's talking about a redevelopment plan. Okay. Now she's saying, do you agree with it? So, I support it, will be this one. This one is, I oppose it. I have a different opinion, or, as you can probably guess, ... I think ... is probably an appropriate response. Right. So now she's saying that she's going to the library, and the first option is sure, and then where or there, somewhere else. I accidentally clicked sure before I explained it, so there we go. Okie dokie. So now we need to head to the library. Apparently the library is a big building to the south. Now I want to go to where the hospital is, but the south seems to be pointing to that one at the top right. So let's head over here and hope it's the library. I'm guessing it is, but we'll see. Okay, so we have to head to the... through the doors. Walking's a little bit complicated. Reminds me sort of like D or anything like that. I've clicked now. Presumably this is her. There we go. Right, so we need to head to the back and speak to her. She wants to know if I've read the book that she's checking out. So we can say, of course, the story of Yamatai Koku. We can say, actually, I haven't read it. Who wrote it? Or no idea. Or actually, I don't think I have, or I'm not interested. Yeah. So this one's, of course, I haven't read it, I don't think I have, or I'm not interested. Okay, so we'll click of course. And yeah, this one is the story of Yamatai Koku. So let's be a know-it-all and say I've read it. Cool. Cheers, love. Now we've got to head back to the counter. Which I think was that place near the beginning. This part? Let's see. There we go. Right, she doesn't have a library card. Apparently. So we can offer her our card. We can ask if she'd like to use your card. Or we can just laugh at her. Or everything inside me is wanting to laugh at her. But we'll say, would you like to use our card? We're polite. We'll ask. Right, now she wants to know if you'll come with her to the school. So we can either say yeah or no. When she gives us an option, at least. Come on, love, I ain't got all day. You gonna ask me or not? There we go. So, yes, no. So, let's say yeah. Got kids shouting outside my bedroom here. Right, anyway, so, there we go. And we're gonna leave the library. So, presumably through this door. Oh, coordination's a bit wonky in this. And this is presumably the exit. Hey! Right, now we need to leave and go to Mount Kasagi. I'm not sure where that is. I'm presuming it's a different area. Because we need to be looking for a large orange building. Oh, there we go. Must be here. I mean, is that orange? No. That's a small orange building, so I would say... Oh, you can enter from the front or back, so it must be this one. Right, so let's go in. Cool. There we go, so we're at the gate. Let's speak to the missus again, shall we? Alright, love. Oh. Maybe not. That was supposed to be a question or something. Huh. I'll press yes and see what happens there. Oh, are you up, love? You alright, darling? No, she's just wanting a chat. Right, let's go in through the rear entrance. No, I'm not speaking to random strangers again. Okay, she's asking me something now, presumably. Ah, here we go. Right, I'm guessing this is it by the looks of it. Yeah, so we can either say accept her request or wait here. Now, she's asking you to pick up concert tickets at the Yahigashi building. God, my pronunciation's amazing, isn't it? And then meet her at the tea house afterwards. So we'll accept her request. So it turns out we just had to go through the rear. Right, now we're going to leave the skull and go pick up these tickets. But we're going to continue next time. Thanks all for watching. Bye.